Another thing is to decide how you want to do showings. I'm really going to emphasize safety here. Don't ever do it alone. I don't care if you are a man or you're a woman. I would never let anyone into your house without you being there, even if they are with an agent or say they are an agent. You know, you don't have one of the high security digital Bluetooth lock boxes on your house. So how do you know that they are who they say they are? Because people who are truly agents would be able to open that high security lock box. You know, we all have an app on our cell phone that links to this super box so we can open it. But so at minimum, you know, you need to verify that these people are really agents. And at minimum, you know, they should have a business card with their photo on it so that you know that they're legit. Be safe. You also want to have open houses on the weekends. Often they're Saturday and Sunday. You want to put out at least 10 directional open house signs out on the streets pointing people in the direction of your house. Consider an evening open house, maybe something like 5 to 7. Also, you want to make sure that the dates and times of all your open houses are posted everywhere. They got to be on all your paper or online marketing materials. The next thing is you want to have a plan for how you're going to accept offers, because most sellers working with realtors in Oakland have an offer day and they aim to have all the offers come in at the same time. So once you get all your offers, you want to review them. You want to make sure that all the buyers are qualified, they're pre-approved, and can actually afford to buy your house. You want to call their lender and see what the lender has to say about these buyers. And you need to make sure that the offers make sense. And then once you have them all, you need to negotiate them. So I'm not going to go into how to negotiate here. There are a ton of courses out there on negotiation, including one done by Yale that gets excellent reviews. So the way that you get the top price and the best terms on your house really starts with what your house looks like, its condition, the location, the marketing, especially how thorough the marketing reach is, because that's what is going to directly affect how many buyers come through your house. The more buyers coming through is going to maximize the number of offers that you get. And because ideally you want to be in a multiple offer situation, because that's what's going to give you the upper hand in negotiations. But the thing with negotiations is you also want to stay reasonable, because there's always a chance that you can lose a buyer if you come on too aggressive. Once you negotiate the best price and terms that you can, you sign the purchase contract and you open escrow. And yay, you celebrate, but you are not done yet. You're going to need to work with a real estate lawyer to make sure that all your documents are completed correctly now. Both buyer and seller need to now complete the documents. And these are all the legal. I have a video about disclosures that's going to be up here that you should check out. Your buyers will need to drop off their good faith deposit. You also need to make sure that your buyers follow the timeline that they set forth in the contract, because time is of the essence when it comes to purchasing a home. And you don't want to let them be in breach of contract, because that's when things start falling. Also, your negotiation is not over yet, because you still need to work through the inspection, the appraisal, and the loan contingencies. It's only over once all contingencies have been lifted. If you haven't already moved out, then it's time to move out, because you need to move out at least 5 days prior to the close of escrow, or whatever you may have negotiated with the buyer. Make sure your plan on where you're going to be going is fleshed out. And there are ways to negotiate a different move-out date, but it's still not unlimited, and you're going to be contractually obligated to follow the timeline set forth. If all goes well, you can start honing in on closing escrow. But I would recommend being in frequent communication with your escrow officer to make sure that the buyers are doing the things as they are expected to with regard to getting their loan, getting the balance of their deposit in, signing the documents, etc., etc. A lot of funny things can happen, and you want to try to be on top of that as much as possible. You will also need to sign documents to transfer title. And after everyone signs the documents and then the money is transferred and then it's recorded down at the county, then escrow is finally closed and the house now belongs to the buyer. You need to coordinate giving them the keys too. Don't forget that. At this point, you can congratulate yourself, because what you just accomplished is major. And it's a lot of work, it's a lot of stress, and a lot of legal liability. And let's just be honest, moving sucks. So if you want to know more, you should subscribe to my channel below and give me a like on this video. I'm discussing all sorts of things related to Oakland real estate.